There, this is Marty from owingsart.com. That's OWINGSART.com. And thanks for stopping by today as we take a look at these Bic pens and mechanical pencils. Bic, or Bic, has been around for many, many years. It's a French company. I think that's where it was founded by a guy named Marcel Bic. That's B-I-C-H, but they take the H off, so everybody pronounces it Bic. Bic makes everything from the world's most used ballpoint pen, which is that blue crystal pen I just picked up, and they make razors, razor blades, shavers. They also make lighters, cigarette lighters, and they've been doing that for many years. And Bic is a big company. They have manufacturing plants all over the world, including Mexico, Spain, the United States, France, China, different places. The products we'll take a look at today are all made in Mexico. So all of these pens and mechanical pencils you're going to take a look at today are made in Mexico. But Bic is just a really progressive company in terms of their manufacturing, and I think that's why they've been able to stay in business for so long. Plus, they diversified. They don't just make pens or pencils. They also make, like I said, lighters, and not just lighters and pens, but also razors. So those are personal products that people use quite a bit. So Bic has been able to stay in business for a long time, and they've invested back into their manufacturing process. So if you go to their website, and the link is down below here, but if you check that out when you're done watching this video, it's fascinating because each of their products has like a manufacturing video associated with it, and it talks about some of the manufacturing process, design, testing that they do on their products, and it's pretty cutting edge, so it's really cool. But today we're most interested in taking a look at these pencils and pens. This particular pencil, this teal or blue pencil I'm using here, it's got an eraser on it. It's an extra strong. It's marketed as an extra strong break-resistant lead, and I had to nearly bend the pencil before I got the lead to break. So when they say extra strong, they're not kidding. And so the product there really lives up to its name. Now the next one is that extra life or extra long life Bic pencil, and that one's good as well. It says it lasts 2.5 times a wood case pencil life. I don't know about that. I didn't test it against a regular wood pencil, but I know this, they work pretty well. I like they're a little bit thicker, a little thinner, I'm sorry, than the other pencil I tested at 0.7 millimeter, but they work really good as well. And then I'm going to try the Bic's smooth pencil here, this extra life pencil. They jam a lot of ink in these ballpoints, and they work good. I pulled out 4 or 5 of them and tested them, and they did fantastic. And it's called the Bic Round Stick Pen. And the last pen I'll try today is the very classic crystal ballpoint pen made by Bic since the 1950s, and in the United States, Bic purchased the Waterman Pen Company back in 1950 and started manufacturing these in the United States. Everybody, I think, of a certain age and younger even will recognize these pens with a classic blue cap, which I believe is patented by Bic. But this ballpoint pen, at one point or another in your life, you've probably been introduced to it. And these particular pens are made in Mexico. And I just want to say, these pens have a multitude of uses which are interesting beyond the pen. Like sometimes people take the ink out and the pen and the ballpoint, and they'll use the tube as a straw, or to intubate somebody choking on something. It's just crazy what I've seen done with these pens, but that's a story for a different video. Anyway, the ballpoint pen itself works incredibly good, and they've come a long way since their early days, both in precision manufacturing and the tolerances used to get these pens right, and just the quality control that goes into them. I don't know that a human hand touches these pens from beginning to end in the manufacturing process until they get to quality control. That's how automated Bic has made the process and manufacturing of these classic ballpoint pens. But they're as good as they as good as they market them to be and better. So I really like them. And look, drawings that were made with these pens in the 50s, 60s, and 70s are still around, and they're great. So Bic does some good things in the world too. They have programs with schools and stuff like that where, you save the UPCs and your school can give them back and they get school supplies and things like that. So don't throw your UPC symbols away when you get them. Save them up or give them to your school and they can send them in and get free stuff from Bic. And I think that's really cool that, a company like Bic gives back a little bit as well, and they recognize that their instruments and their equipment's used in lots of different places in education. So that's great. So this was a good opportunity. I want to thank the folks at Bic for sending over these items for me to take a look at. I do appreciate it, and they're just great. I love the pens. I love the ink. They're very utilitarian. They're consumer products that you use every day. And the mechanical pencils too. I want to say that was really impressive. The super hard lead mechanical pencil. I could not, for the life of me, break that lead until I'd almost bent the entire plastic housing on the pencil. That's some tough lead. So whatever they're doing there, it's pretty amazing, and just a really good experience with those. Okay, well, if you haven't already, please leave a question or a comment on the channel if you have experiences with Bic or Bic Pens or any of their other products. By the way, they make razors in France that are sold here. They're inexpensive. I use them all the time. They're great razors. And so I'll just give Bic a little plug for that as well. Well, thanks for stopping by. And like I say, if you haven't done so already, please leave a comment or a question. And if you feel like it, please subscribe to the channel as well. All right. Thanks for taking a look at these Bic products today with me. This has been Marty for owingsart.com. So long, everybody. Have a great day.